A short video on the Dan Henry 1963 quartz watch. I recently purchased this watch from Dan Henry, who also produces another range of vintage style watches as well, which is worth having a look at. Anyhow, this particular watch is, as I say, it's quartz. It's 42mm, not including the crown, from side to side, with 22mm lugs. I have seen on other websites that it has a 47.5 measurement from one lug to the other. I've actually measured this, and it is actually 50mm, as it says on Dan Henry's website. Having said that, it doesn't seem to wear too big, and I think if you've got reasonably small wrists, you'll still find that it doesn't look overpowering. It actually comes with a very nice leather and canvas roll, which I suppose you could use if you were going travelling or on holiday. Put 2 or 3 watches in it without any problem to keep them safe. It also comes with a unique, as far as I can see, NATO, which actually has sewn in pins, so you don't have the double thickness on the back of the watch, which tends to force it up on your wrist, and you still get the security. It's a unique design, and I haven't come across it before. I haven't tried it because the NATO is not really my thing, but that's what it comes with, and it's as I say, it must be unique. I've never seen one like it. It's worth having a look at. Also comes with this really nice Italian leather distress strap with pins that you can undo from the back, so that there's no messing around with any tools to get the strap off. The only thing that I find that I've against it, and it's a purely personal thing, is the fact that it's the same width all the way down, and I'm just not really very fond of straps like that, so I changed it for another strap that I had available. You could, of course, put a deployment clasp on this if you wanted, which is what I've done, as I'll show you in a minute on the other one. So the one that I've fitted is a standard, quite thick leather strap that I've had for a while, with a deployment clasp. And as you'll notice, it actually tapers from end to end. It tapers from 22 to 20 as it happens. And I just prefer the look of it. As I say, it's purely a matter of taste, so I'll leave it up to you to make a decision. I also fitted it with a deployment clasp, which was originally polished, but all I've done is I've just rubbed it down with a pad, just to make some sort of attempt to match the brush finish on the Dan Henry, which is by and large all brushed on the parts you can see, with a couple of exceptions on the lugs here, just 2 little pieces there. As I say, it's a very nice watch. As I say, I've had it a few weeks, and they appear to be very good value for money, bearing in mind they've got a Japanese quartz movement. Obviously people would perhaps prefer a mechanical movement, but that's what it comes with, and for the money I think it's not bad value. As regards the origins of this watch, before I bought it, I was led to believe that it was based on a vintage Hoya, but subsequently I've come to the conclusion, as have others, it's actually based on the Breitling Co-Pilot. And if you look at the images of the Breitling Co-Pilot on Google, you'll find that it is virtually identical as regards the dial, with the exception of the fact that this is 42.5mm and the Co-Pilot's around about 40. It also is a little reminiscent of the Breitling 806, although the dials are all the same size on the 806, but there's a similar sort of feel to it. It also comes with these, I suppose you call it fake patina on the hands and the indices. And to be honest, when I first got it, I wasn't too sure about this, but it sort of grows on you. It's not too yellow. It's quite subtle, and I think it's probably the best decision as it stands at the moment, because it is what it is. It doesn't pretend to be anything that it isn't. It's a homage, I suppose, if you want to call it, or a reproduction of a watch that was probably built in the 60s, I would guess. Anyhow, it's a very nice watch. I believe it's good value for money. It comes in this really cool plastic container that screws together with the roll inside it. So up to now, I can thoroughly recommend it. It's a nice watch, and I don't think there's anything else like it on the market. And I'll say I think it's good value for money. And even if you email Dan Henry, you actually hear from him directly, which is quite a nice touch, isn't it? anyhow, thanks very much for watching, and I can recommend this watch if you're looking for something in this particular style. Thank you.